Hey guys, so this is going to be a very, very informal video. I was not planning on filming today at all, but something happened in my life that really made me think. And, being on YouTube, there's a lot of, the whole back to school craze just came and went, and I saw a lot of back to school giveaways and back to school makeup ideas and back to school fashion ideas. But there's something about back to school that a lot of people forget that's a problem that I kind of wanted to address today. So my younger brother is he's in junior year. He just started his junior year. So I'm assuming the friend is also in junior year, give or take a year. But I just found out that he committed suicide. And I'm heartbroken, but I also didn't really know him. That's why I'm not crying. But it is a very touchy subject to a lot of people and me too. So I just wanted to touch up a little bit on like suicide prevention and stuff. I mean, it bothered me so much. It's upsetting even when an adult commits suicide, but when you hear about someone so young as being 16, 17 in junior year of high school, I mean, it's like throwing your life away. I mean, literally, high school is school in general is this itty-bitty part of your life. And it just breaks my heart to know that he's never going to get married. He's never going to have kids. He's never, he's never going to become a grandparent. Like, that really, really, really bothers me because I was bullied severely in high school, and I was very depressed. Now I'm getting upset. Now, just kind of like I'm thinking about him, and I'm just like, I was, again, I was really, really bullied. I was really depressed. I had thoughts of suicide numerous times. I mean, at one point constantly, and there was many times where I was like this close to trying, and the only reason I never did is because I was too scared. But it just really, really bothers me because none of what you're going through now in school will matter. All of your tormentors, everything is just going to disappear. Everybody that bullied me in high school, I don't know where they are. I have no idea what they're doing with their life. I don't even know if they're still alive. But if I think back to when I was at my lowest point, and literally, when my parents weren't home, of course, I would, sit in my kitchen and, sit on the floor with, the biggest knife I could possibly find in my house, and I just wanted to kill myself. I don't know what I was planning on doing, whether I wanted to slit my wrists until I bled out, or, just stab myself. I don't know. I really, really don't. But all I know is I just wanted that knife to just end my life, to end the suffering, to end everything. I'm sorry. It's just it doesn't matter. I thought back to when I always think back to when I almost ended my life, and I wouldn't be where I'm at now. Sometimes I hate where I'm at now, but if I ended my life 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I would have never met my daughter. And, I never would have seen where my life went. I would have never gotten married. I would have never been with my husband, and your life matters so much. Even when you don't think anybody would. I was talking to my husband, and we had a conversation about where we think we'd be if we never met each other, if we never got together. And he's like, honestly, the military. He's like, I didn't feel like I had anything going for me. He said, I didn't feel like I was good at anything, so he thought my way out was just going to the military, and who knows what would have happened to him there, and because I didn't commit suicide, now, he never went to the military, which essentially could have saved his life as well. So, I don't even know I don't know how to word this well. I'm not a good speaker at all, and I know that, but I felt the need to come on here and talk about it because now that kids' parents are devastated, all of his friends, I know my brother James is totally torn apart. And, you just have no idea what kind of domino effect your life creates until you actually, it's created. You know what I mean? If you live, then this is going to happen. You die, this is going to happen. And it could be two totally different scenarios, two totally different paths people's lives can take because of the decision you made. And it's just, I know how hard going back to school can be. I have gone through that move where you feel like such an outcast in a new school and, nobody wants to be your friend. I was so weird in high school. I was so freaking weird. Nobody wanted to talk to me and, nobody talked to me. I ate lunch alone numerous times. Senior year of high school, I ate lunch with my TV productions teacher in that room because I had no friends in the lunchroom. I had gone through so many friendships were broken in high school over stupid shit, but broken nonetheless. I don't know. I just needed to make this video because it was really on my mind and bothering me. I don't normally post an extra video, you guys know that, but when something important like this happens and it's really, really on my mind, it's just something I really want to talk about. And, it's funny because now out of high school, now that I'm, starting to become successful on YouTube and my life in general, I can't tell you how many countless messages I have gotten from my tormentors, and they want to get together. They want to go have a coffee, and I'm like, no, no. But it's so not worth it. And I know school blows. School sucked so bad. I hated my teachers. There was only one teacher in high school that I liked, which was my TV productions teacher, and one in middle school. Other than that, I really did not care for any of them. They absolutely pointed me out numerous times about the way that I dressed, or if I was wrong about questions, they made me feel like an idiot. I remember this one teacher, literally, he was correct. He gave you corrected papers back, and then he was going over the answers, so show you why you were wrong or why you were right. And he marked an answer correct on my paper that was wrong. So I was raised to tell the truth and to be honest. So I raised my hands and I said, you know what, Mr. Whatever, I'm not even going to use his real name. I said, Mr. Whatever, I said, you didn't mark this wrong on my paper. And he's literally, in front of the entire class was just well, do you want me to come over there and mark that wrong? But with the biggest attitude. So that little story is just an example of I have never seen that teacher again. I will never see that teacher again. I will never see any of the teachers again. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. High school sucks, but it'll be over in 4 years, and you'll never have to deal with it again. So I'm going to leave, the suicide prevention number. I've never tried them myself, but at times I really wish I would have, because at times I wasn't strong. I was not strong. I was totally broken down. I had so many bad relationships. And, a lot of shit has happened in my life, just like it's happening in a lot of people's lives. But the worst thing that you can think is that you're alone and that you don't matter to other people, because you really, really do. And you'll find that out eventually, but you won't find that out unless you decide to stick around in this world. And my subscribers know, you can message me if you're feeling down and have nobody to talk to, because it's just me and my daughter here in my house 9 times out of 10, And I get very lonely, and I use this out as an outlet to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm talking to you. Even if it's just me and my iPad in my living room right now, I feel like I'm talking to somebody, and it's so therapeutic. It really is. So please, like, if you're depressed, I'm no therapist, but I can at least talk to you or even just listen. Sometimes that's all you need. So please just shoot me a message. I'm never too busy to answer back to you guys, but I love you guys so much. I'm sorry for this, like, super depressing thing, but again, with the whole back to school shenanigans, you know, a lot of people forget to address one of the biggest parts and one of the biggest obstacles in high school. I had many people commit suicide when I was in high school. An ex-boyfriend as well commit suicide, and it's just, my heart just breaks for people like that. So again, please use me, use your best friend, use your dog, use your iPad, use the prevention line I'm putting down there. Talk to somebody, because you're going to feel 1,000 times better, honestly. I love you guys so much. And I will see you later. Bye.